Welcome back for another Wizarding World with Boomstick Pop. We're going to start right back where we ended. As soon as the game loads anyways. Alright. There's nothing to do in here. Is this the door? Yeah. Go upstairs to our common room.
This should be interesting. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
A dung bomb.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Well, what did you expect?
What did you
threw
hope would happen?
something
I
that smelled
suppose I
like
hoped it
poop
would lighten the mood.
at girls.
Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm looking forward to
glad
my
to be
first
here.
day.
Ready for classes to start?
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Alright, who's next? Yes.
That's not right either.
Samantha Dale.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden
She sounds a little
gobstones.
OCD.
I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
I
Pleased to
can.
meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany
Almost a
used
little
in
too
the Wiggenweld
much.
potion?
It is.
But to each their
Looks
own.
like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know
Yeah,
a
he's
great
quite
deal
knowledgeable.
about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I'm a 5th year starting as a new student. Well, I got a lot to know. Why not? Isn't it Hufflepuffs who
An
like
affinity for
plants?
herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Do most students grow
Is it
their own
common
ingredients?
practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was
Nice
nice to meet
talking
you,
with you.
Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Alright, now introduce ourselves to Amit.
Space is trying to hard.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Not really, but sure.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I've never been
I'm
one for
afraid I'm not
stargazing.
much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Hey there. New
He
radio
seems a
call.
little too excited.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Who in the world is talking to me?
In Transfiguration, I switched the writing.
What in the what? Look at this. Look at. Oh, did you guys see that?
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen them.
Chair scoot? What do you call that? Yeah, it's that new fifth year. Y'all talking about me?
New school this late.
Get out of the way.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Good
I've
morning,
been dreaming
Professor
of this day
Weasley.
for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Can't fall
Especially
behind.
as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Okay. It's a book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
What would you
field
guys do
guide.
with a book that
It will
did
help
that?
you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource. Where did that book just go? Did it
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track
just
of what I'm
vanishes out of
learning?
thin air?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Let's put it to the test.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wizarding law.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you.
Why don't you cast Revelio on
Oh.
this bust and see what details
Revelio.
it can provide?
It's a field guide. What was that? Okay, now I can click. Okay. Collections. What do I have in my collection already? The field guide page. Quests. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that,
Revelio.
inside and outside of the castle.
Ooh. So just walk around doing this all day.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. That's where I am. Library, greenhouses, Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay, well, let me hit this.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Revelio.
Nothing.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
At least you didn't do what that first year did.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Of course.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Well, he did his
Professor.
best.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there
I'm
isn't.
sorry, Professor, but I'm
No,
afraid that's all there is to
I
it.
was told not to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh, they were burning
Yes.
hard.
You
was
seem
hot.
to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Well,
Of
certainly.
course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Sounds good, Professor. Hang on, I want to talk to you. Where is that? Ah, there it is. I knew it. Ooh, ooh. I don't know that I can get that. Nope, nope. Get back to the quest area. Let's go talk to the professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I wouldn't necessarily call it masterfully evade. It's just didn't tell her.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, that mark is main quest. Okay. Now let's do Charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when
It's
I
an
have
awful
more
lot of
information
chit-chat in
about
this
our
game.
mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Nope, it's here. Oh, Z. Okay. Anything here that I should know about? Yeah, I don't see anything. Ooh, jaw like that. Ooh, new area.
Revelio.
Nothing here.
Sorry, I didn't.
I'm not going that way. I'm just going to go to Charms. Let's see. Do you have anything? Nope.
We sometimes have to remind him.
Let's begin class.
Here. Behind you.
There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hello,
So
Natty.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Not really.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Got it.
Accio!
That is not bad.
Not bad at
You
all.
are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely
Yeah, we all
day,
have the basics down, but only one of us actually did
might have
anything.
ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Fresh air on the first day of class. Okay. Makes all the sense in the world.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What is that sound you're making, my dog? That's...
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
That's called friendly chirping, my friends.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at Accio's possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Oh, it stayed.
Excellent control there. That's it! Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly
Alright, we
no
got some
sport
points.
in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
That works for me. Give it a shot. Let's see what you got.
Let us see this. There we go.
Nobody said I had to play fair. Oh, now that one did not stop. Okay, okay. I got you. What is this laughing over here? That was worth it.
Watch this.
Okay, let me just win.
That is how it's done.
Stop.
Well done.
Look at there.
Let us make this a bit more
A
interesting.
bit more interesting. Okay, we'll see what you got. Okay, we have moving boxes.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
What? You could have asked me to move.
Settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
You know what? We're gonna start with this one. I didn't stop it in time. Yeah, I did.
Very good.
Now what you got? Okay. Nobody said I had to play fair.
Execution. Watch this. That is how it's done.
I just wanted to give you to make it look like you had a chance.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
You never had a chance. Never stood a chance. Why even bother?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I have no things.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I don't feel like going through
Well,
those.
it's
Nice
been
to
nice
meet you.
talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time. Let's go talk to the professor, and then it's almost time to end this
You
video.
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
completed Charms quest. I'm level 2 now. Anything in here I'm curious about? And let's go to the map. Let's see what we have. Attend the Dark Arts class, which we will do in our next. We're gonna save game right here. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, go ahead and smash that like button. And if I hope to earn your subscription today.